Versailles. It feels weird to be here in VBrock Gymnasium because, frankly, it's not a place we've got to do a lot of games from this year, but we are here tonight. I'm Colton Taylor, and joining me tonight, the coach, Jason Vansel. Jason, it's got to feel good to be in your home gym.
Always feels good to play at home, man. So what is this, our third game now or something like that? Only at home this year, so our boys have really enjoyed it, not getting on buses and all that. They're a little bit more rested than they have been. So
I will say, as much as I know that a lot of people didn't like the road start to the season, having to be road warriors for those first 18 games or whatnot, one favorable thing for the Tigers, if you had to find one, would be the fact that you get to close out your season with a week of straight home games. They had Boonville on Tuesday, a big win for the Tigers. And now tonight, boy, what a challenge lies in front of them, as we have two teams, both ranked in the top 10 in Class 3, both legitimate Final Four contenders in this classification. On one side, the Versailles Tigers, who come in ranked number 9 in the class, and on the other, the Fatima Comets, ranked number 7. I mean, Jason, these are two very talented squads.
Oh, they're awesome. This is awesome. Coach Robertson's Comet squad is unbelievable, man. He's a great coach. He knows how to get it done. He's a great motivator, too. Without a doubt, man, this is going to be a ball game tonight. Versailles is going to have to get out of the gate quick and early in this crowd. Student section is going to have to show up tonight. So.
ESPN's in the building. I don't recognize any of the commentators. It must be ESPN The Ocho, perhaps, or one of those. But ESPN is here, so the headsets are on for those girls in the front row of the student section. I like that. I like when the students get creative and have a little fun with it.
Yeah. Well, you got to. You got to have a little bit of fun. We've been trying to, Coach Allen, our AD's been doing a lot better job of telling kids. Like the other day, he went over to the student body and told them, in the past, admin has told you to be quiet. He goes, I'm going to tell you what, if you're on your phone and you're sitting down, you can get out of my gym.
I love it.
So, I mean, it was pretty simple. Get up, get loud, or get out.
I love it. Well, we're going to break down this matchup between two heavyweights when we come back. About 5 minutes away from tip-off, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
It's not called a farm won't or a farm can't. It's the Case IH Farm All Series, and it's available now at Crown Power and Equipment. And instead of telling you that the Case IH Farm All can do baling, mowing, pulling, raking, and digging, we'll just give you the list of things it won't do. Ready? Nothing. Get your Case IH Farm All Series today at Crown Power and Equipment and find out why Can Do comes in red. Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Find a location near you at crown-power.com.
And we're back here with the H&R Block for Sales pregame show. Reminder, we're streaming live at MoSportsZone.com. You can't make it to the game. That's all right. You just go on the phone, type in MoSportsZone.com. Game's going to pop up right there. Also, if you're an Eldon Mustang fan, they're doing battle with the Osage Indians tonight, a game with major district implications as those two share a district, fighting for that 2 seed probably in their district, maybe the 3 seed actually, as I think about it. Those two likely are going to be the 3-4 in their district. So that matchup carries a little bit of weight there. But you can watch that game at MoSportsZone.com. Also, it is going to be aired on our sister station, Cool 102.7. But this game, Jason, features two teams with very impressive records. The Fatima Comets come in at 19-5. Versailles at 20-3. For the Comets, I mean, their loss is nothing to shake your head at. They opened the season with a loss at Father Tolton. Since then, they've lost to Eugene. They avenged that loss later did I have that backward? Yes, they beat Eugene early, then got beat by Eugene at Fatima. They actually are coming off a loss to Southern Boone in their last game, and then they also lost a game to Rogers, Arkansas. So, I mean, Fatima's had a very nice year. And for these Versailles Tigers, losses have been few and far between. A tough loss early in the year to California, a loss at the hands of the Eugene Eagles. Actually, 2 losses to the Eugene Eagles. So that's it.
2 to Eugene, 1 to California.
And they have a win over California as well. So really, Eugene, the only one that has outright beat them twice on the season. But it seems like both these teams are on path to try to gather a little momentum heading into the postseason.
Yeah, both are on a path, and each of us are in each other's path right now. And I guarantee this Fatima team is probably, Southern Boone's good, but I got a feeling Fatima's coming in here just a little angry tonight over the Southern Boone loss the other night. I think they may, in my mind, that may be one that kind of got away on them. So Versailles has got their hands full here without a doubt. But, man, we win this one tonight. That's huge going into districts.
I'm doing things a little differently tonight. I was thinking about it because it's kind of an abbreviated pregame. We're going to save the coaches interview for during the national anthem. I feel like those two will sync up well. But I'm excited to see what happens because there's a lot of things to watch. Of course, Versailles going into the postseason, the district has been seeded. The Tigers get the 1 seed in the district that'll be hosted at Stover. They get a first-round bye, which I think is huge. To be able to skip that first-round game, you get to watch your opponents before you get there, and that's just a couple extra days to practice and rest up.
Yeah. I agree.
You're at a point in the season where kids, they've got a couple little nagging injuries likely. I assume your son has probably broken something over the last couple weeks. It's a hobby of his, I believe. That's
kind of got a little glass Joe in him, apparently. But no, these Tigers, we get through this week. Tonight's huge. We have a ranked team. We want this game, I guarantee you. Tomorrow night is a conference championship game. And then we would like to have a little bit of a break and see if we can't win this district. So.
Well, I was going to hit the national anthem hit the coaches interview during national anthem, but I don't know that we're doing the national anthem. Maybe they did it before the JV game, and I didn't realize it. But that's all right. We will take care of that in due time. Instead, we're going to get to our starting lineup. So trying to see who all's out there for the Fatima Comets. I'm missing 2 players here. I've got 2, 3,
5, 15, 3.
5. I'm missing 1 person, and he's facing the wrong direction.
Number 4 is the big boy.
Okay. And I can't give you the starters anyways because it has gone dark. But that's all right. If you're watching the stream, you can see this cool entrance. The lights go out in the gym. Spotlights are out. And tell you what, Jason, these are your boys. Why don't you give us the starters for these Versailles Tigers as they come out?
What we got here? Number 2, Reese Murdoch. Reese is going to have another big game tonight. Number 10, the man, Ryder Williams. Number 23, Ty Ollison. Sure, he's been drinking some pre-workout today, jacked up for this one. And back in the starting lineup, it looks like number 35, Tristan Albrecht.
Welcome back, Pterodactyl.
Welcome back. Need that offense tonight and that rebounding. Number 44, Big Michael Bansford.
I just heard old Kyle down there stole it. He introduces him as the Pterodactyl now.
Oh, yeah, they copied it. He listens to every broadcast after they get on the bus. He goes back and listens to every one of them because he always tells me what we talk about. I'm like, how do you know? You're supposed to be coaching.
I should have trademarked that, and I knew it. Yeah. Well, happy to see him back out there. I'm also excited to see Reese in action. He's got 1 dunk to go. I'm looking for another. All right, as we enter the Chuck Yoder Land Pro first quarter, it's going to be Albrecht on the tip against Robinson. It is controlled by the Comets. They're in their road golds going to the basket to our left for Sales in the home whites. It's going to be that 3-2 zone from the Tigers. First possession, tipped loose by Albrecht, stolen by Ollison, ahead to Ryder. Fast break, Ryder goes up and lays it in.
Nice start right there.
Ryder Williams knocking on the door of 2,800 points, I believe.
Yep.
Robinson gets inside for the Comets, works it outside to Robertson. Yeah, I know, those 2 names are similar. This is going to get interesting. Robertson back to the corner. This is a well-disciplined Fatima team. Good ball movement as they're staying in that right corner. A skip pass from Clee Thermos. Opposite side, wing 3, up won't go. Ollison a strong board, but it's tipped away. Fatima keeps it alive. Their putback partially blocked by Murdoch. Loose ball gathered by Ollison. I think every 50-50 ball belongs to Ty. Murdoch attacks. Out to Ty. He dials up a 3. Tries to bank it. Won't go. Reese the offensive board. He'll reset. Straight man defense from the Comets. Reese gives it to Tristan. Albrecht with the crossover. Gets inside. Out to Ty. Thought about 3, but he's a little deep on that one. Vansel steps out to take the pass. Over to Murdoch. Fatima is face guarding Ryder everywhere he goes. Easton Haslag with that job. Albrecht steps into a mid-range jumper, rolls off the iron, won't go.
Yeah, Fatima did that in the Eldon tournament a couple of years ago, and this is where Versailles is going to have to find that number 2 scorer. That's a travel.
All day long, great defense. Vansel was on the ball, and Albrecht came to block the shot. Tiger defense looks a little energetic early.
Looking good right now. Yeah, it's going to be very important for the Tigers to have a number 2, number 3 scorer step up today.
Albrecht dials up a 3 off the front iron, wouldn't go. Rebound kept alive by Vansel, but tipped out of bounds. Ball back to the Comets. 6:18 to go in the Chuck Hill Land Pro first quarter. 2-0, the Tiger lead. This is going to be interesting with them face guarding Ryder like that. They're using Haslag. He's 6 foot. I expect Ryder to take him to the block at some point in time.
Yeah.
Inside to Robertson. Robertson, turnaround, little one-hand jumper, won't go. Albrecht, another board. He leads this team in rebounding. Reese ahead. Thought about the drive, but it's taken away. He'll reset. Reese with that healthy ankle, starting to realize his speed as he works the defense in and banks it in. I'm starting to feel like the light's coming on, that he's starting to realize I'm more athletic than everyone out here. And Albrecht tips it out of bounds.
Yeah. Hopefully that dunk kind of did it, kind of knocked the cobwebs out of him a little bit, because boy's got unlimited athletic potential, man.
It almost annoyed me how easy he made that dunk look. Off of 2 feet, 2 hands, it was nothing. Fatima on the inbounds throws the backcourt. Reese Gambles couldn't get there. Ahead, 3 for the Comets. Won't go. And Fatima tries to keep it alive. Should have been out of bounds. Ref says play on. It's poked loose. Fatima able to pick it up into the mid-range. Dishes out for a 3. Nothing there. Robertson steps back, pulls the shot off the back iron.
Nice job, Tristan.
Strong rebound Albrecht. Numbers on the fast break. Ryder to the rim. Floats it up and in. It's 6-0 Versailles early. Oh. I looked down. Did Reese gamble and get a reach?
He was gambling. It could have went either way. I wasn't down there, so I'm not going to gripe about it too much. But, hey, he's playing aggressive. I like that.
Tigers as a whole are playing aggressive and rebounding so well right now. 6-0, the early Versailles lead. Inside-out game. Albrecht tips it loose.
How many poke outs have we already had so far?
Tristan Albrecht, you put him back in the starting lineup, and he has been a part of every play thus far defensively.
Yeah.
Kid's got a motor right now. Fatima to inbound on the far sideline. Into Klee Thermos. He goes back to the corner to Robertson, steps inside. Fast fake out to Klee Thermos, skip pass to Haslag. Has it stripped and stolen by Ryder. This Tiger defense has forced 4 turnovers already, and we're less than 4 minutes into the game. Ryder goes to Reese. Got to create some space for Murdoch. Out to Albrecht in the corner. Ollison, he'll try a 3. He'll get it. Big Ty Ollison from the corner. It's 9-0 Versailles early. This is the 9-7 matchup in Class 3 basketball now.
Another Tristan Albrecht once again.
Dinosaurs may be extinct, but the pterodactyl is very active right now.
He's resurrected, so.
And near
another one.
steal? My goodness. I don't know if they keep track of tip passes down there, but Albrecht's got like 5.
It's like Plastic Man or something, man. His arms just everywhere.
This is insane. They take him out of the starting lineup for a few games, and he's like, you're never doing it again.
Stretch Armstrong or whatever that toy was.
Fatima trying to get inside. Murdoch takes it away. Skip pass to the corner. It's bobbled. Ryder a good closeout. Robertson drives, and Vansel just a step slow getting there. Bumped him out of bounds. They'll get him for a shove. But you don't mind that.
No, I like it. I like the Tigers right now playing aggressive.
This is fantastic. And Vansel going to get a breather. But, I mean, you don't lose a whole lot because into the game comes Jay Sean Cotton, who's as physical as anybody on this team.
Coach Walters talks a lot about how them 2 down low complement each other very well.
They lose Robertson, but it doesn't matter because Jay Sean's there to clean it up. 4 minutes into the first quarter, 9-0 Versailles with the ball, trying to stretch this to a double-digit lead. Murdoch had a steam, hangs in the air, and scores. It's 11-0 Versailles. Fatima wants the timeout. They need it. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
And we're about halfway through the Chuck Yo, the Land Pro first quarter. And Jason, I don't think Coach Walters could have asked for a better start from his Tigers.
Yeah, and Versailles, I hate to say it, we're not really a come out and do this kind of team. I mean, we kind of mess around and then we kind of pull it out at the end. But to come out like this, man, this is huge. Ty Allison hitting the 3. Tristan is everywhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
Ryder doing his thing. I mean, this is awesome. This is a great start. Tigers got to continue it.
Tristan's going to get a breather as Xavier Jones-Nolan checks into the game for him. So on the floor right now for Versailles, it is Murdoch, Ollison, and Ryder on the top of this 3-2. On the baseline, Jay Sean and Xavier Jones-Nolan. Fatima still looking for their first points of the game. What a catch and a strong take. Won't go. Robinson, the offensive board. Count it and a foul.
He's tough.
Levi Robinson, 6'6", and a senior. Very, very skilled. So the first points of the game for Fatima come on an offensive rebound. An opportunity for a 3-point play. 3:37 to go in the Chuck Yo, the Lamb Pro first quarter. Again, we are streaming at MoSportsZone.com. If you're not here and you want to watch this game, I don't blame you. It's on the internet. Free throw is good. 11-3, the Versailles lead. Murdoch to Cotton. Back to Reese. He thought about the 3. Drives it taken away. Gives it to Ollison. Back to Murdoch in the left corner. Surveying the defense. Gives it to Ty at the top of the key. Fires it to Jay Sean. He'll dial up a corner 3. Almost goes, but it's kept alive by Jones-Nolan. Gives it to Ryder. Step back 3. Off the iron. Won't go. And it goes out of bounds. I'm still getting used to seeing Jay Sean shoot 3s.
Hey, he can shoot. I mean, I kind of went crazy about it down there at Buffalo a little bit, but
yeah,
talking to the coaches, he can shoot. Everybody can shoot. It's just a thing on this team.
It's a requirement if you're going to play in Versailles. So Fatima trying to cut into this 8-point Tiger lead. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Skip pass, head and shoulder fake. Good ball movement from the Comets. Corner 3 off the back iron won't go. Murdoch the board. He wants to run with it. Fatima does a good job getting back. Reese rises up and his shot won't go. Board controlled by the Comets. Now they want to run. Ollison back on defense, and
I don't know about that.
Did he slap him before he took off?
I don't know.
That was different. I don't know. I think
a little chancy, but
nonetheless, another 3-point opportunity for the Comets, and the first foul on Ty. He will come out of the game. So will Jay Sean, Vansel, and Albrecht back in.
And not only that, was he actually shooting when he did it? If he did it, I mean, that would have been on the floor, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm very confused.
I don't understand how that's a shooting foul.
But this is, if you're Fatima, this is how you get back into the game with back-to-back 3-point opportunities. And the free throw is long. Offensive board. Robinson, his putback is good. So just like that, it's a 4-point game, 11-7. The Versailles lead, 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Murdoch to Albrecht, dials up a 3 and hits it. I love that. Tristan gave up an offensive board. He says, don't worry, guys. I'll answer back.
Yeah, face guard this.
Working the ball around the outside. Robinson gets inside. Dishes it out to Robertson. He'll attack short corner. Back to Robinson. The big man wants a 3. It won't go. And Big Mike with a box out.
You get your butt on him.
He did. Robertson just jumped on top of him and fell off, looking up like, what was that? And it's like, that's a Vansel.
Yeah, that's boxing out. Get your butt on him.
Vansels are very good at being big and occupying that space, and if you want to bounce off them, that's fine.
Well, you put him over there by Rod Smith.
Our buddy Rod down on the baseline. You can see highlights from tonight's game on KRCG 13. So Reese will reset the offense with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vansel, corner 3 up and good. I know that's your favorite shot, Jason.
Yes, that's my favorite shot. Hey, you made it, I guess.
And back the other way with a head of steam, Levi Robinson. He's fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to get Tristan for that.
I think so.
That'll be his first. Okay, good.
But it is nice to see some of this scoring coming for some other Tigers tonight, because I got a feeling we're going to need it before this thing is settled.
First free throw up and good for Robinson, 17-8. Lead at 9. Robinson could cut it to 8. I didn't get a chance to talk with Coach Robertson. I would like to know where Levi's going to go play college ball. I'm sure he's going somewhere. So 8-point game. Tigers with the lead and the ball. Jones-Nolan gets to the free throw line, to pick up the dribble, gives it to Ryder. They have been face guarding and harassing him. He steps out. Matchup is with Robertson. They're going to bring a double. He gives it up to Reese in the corner. He'll shoot the 3. Off the iron, won't go. Albrecht, another board. Out to Jones-Nolan. Thought about the shot. Drives, leaves it off for Vansel. Vansel says, I am not in the corner. I will not shoot that 3. Now he's in the corner. He'll let it fly. Off the back iron, won't go. Jones-Nolan soars another offensive board. Albrecht wants the 3 and gets it. Tigers rebounding and bringing the rain. It's 20-9.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Tristan Albrecht, 6 points, 4 or 5 boards, and it's thrown off Reese's thigh. He keeps it alive, and he is fouled. If this is the NBA, that's a clear path.
Yeah, without a doubt. He would have almost had to get down there and figure out if he was going to try to dunk it again.
He would have. Knowing Reese, he probably would have laid it up with a rim graze, but still.
Yeah. Andy Moon in the house.
I had him really confused the other night doing the Tipton game because they have a Moon, and every time I said Moon, it was throwing Andy off. Albrecht with the ball. Drives, dishes to the corner. Jones Nolan's got a look from 3. It is long. Rebound controlled by the Comets under a minute to play. 11 is the Versailles lead. Haslag gives it up in the game. Blake Cleathermos now. Blake gets it in the corner. Goes high post. Extra pass to Levi Robinson. He'll fire the 3 off the back iron. Hit that support. That's out of bounds. Ball back to the Tigers.
Yeah, home court advantage here with the design flaw.
So Versailles, I know they're not going to, but you're up 11. 35 seconds. You're not even thinking about holding for the last shot, are you?
No, we're still going to get another possession to hold for the last shot. That's how we're thinking.
Versailles does not believe in holding for any last shot. It doesn't matter if it's 8 seconds or 18. Albrecht, quick 3 from deep. Oh, my goodness. Lord. Tristan Albrecht hadn't even left his house when he shot that one.
That's his 3rd 3 in the first quarter.
He's got 9 points, 5 boards, 14 tips, and it's a steal by Ollison. Ollison leads the fast break. Shot won't go. Ryder, the offensive board. He hits Tristan in the face with it. Fatima back the other way. 5 seconds, and Robinson gets fouled before he can get the shot off.
That's going to be Tristan's 2nd. That hurts right there.
That does. You don't want to give up that foul.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, the Tipton boys are in the house. Just noticed that.
What are they doing here? Just hanging out?
Just wanted to come watch. Fatima's first free throw. That's Levi Robinson's first free throw up and good. 23-10, lead at 13. 3.8 to go. So the nice thing is for Versailles, 3.8 is more than enough time to get the ball in and get a look.
Yeah.
Second free throw for Robinson is short. Board Vansel. Tigers got to go quick if they want it. Reese from half court. He didn't get the shot off in time. It didn't go anyways. We've played one at the end of the Chuck Yoda Lamproe first quarter. Versailles, number 9 Versailles leads number 7 Fatima 23-10. Second quarter action coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
I got to say, this has been a fun season for so many reasons. Of course, Ryder Williams just on pace to once again go down as arguably the best player the school's seen. His brother probably has something to say about that as well.
His brother actually won't say anything about it because he don't care.
Yeah, it's real.
That's what's crazy about Kobe.
I say I've given this a lot of thought lately, and I think the coolest thing for Versailles is you have 4 kids that if any one of those are on your team, you had a chance to win that night.
Yeah, and without a doubt, we're a team with 8 starters on it, literally.
Thank you, Britt. I love it that Britt watches the camera better than I do now.
Britt is awesome.
She does a little bit of everything.
Haven't seen her here for a while.
Versailles with the ball in the lead. Murdoch to the basket. Can't get the shot to go. Robinson pulls down the board. Fatima trying to cut into this 13-point lead. Robinson at the high post. Extra pass out to Haslag. Finds Stukin in the corner. Levi on the cut. Working against Murdoch. Drops his shoulder to make some space. Tough finish. Ryder trying to convince the officials, hey, he's shoving off down there. Jones Nolan steps into a 3 off the front iron. Won't go. Strong board. Ryder put back up and good.
The one good thing that Versailles has going is all of our players are scoring, where Fatima only one player has scored all but 2 of their points.
And Robinson, maybe some tired legs early as that one's short. Levi, once again, what an athlete he is.
Oh, he's a great athlete.
Jones Nolan, top of the key, gives it to Ty. He dials up a 3, and it's good. Versailles Man, they are hot-handed to start this thing.
It's raining threes tonight.
Ty told me before the game, he said, I had a great game last time. I feel good. I'm going to have another good one tonight. And I said, all right, we'll see. Just don't hit the side of the backboard. And Reese made sure that shot wasn't going up. It's moved around. Fatima, a three wouldn't go. Allison, another board.
Ty Allison is an underrated rebounder, man. I'm going to tell you what, for his size, that kid can rebound.
Vansel, he thought about that corner three. Instead, it's poked loose, stolen by the Comets. Ty's just an underrated player in general.
Yeah.
He will guard your best player. He'll shoot threes from anywhere and then accidentally pull down 6 boards.
He'll dent your bus by running into it. He'll do whatever you need him to do.
It's fantastic. Fatima, good ball movement working against this zone of the Tigers. Runner forced up, wouldn't go. Murdoch tips it. Pulled in, put back, won't go. Murdoch gets the board this time. Tigers have done pretty well on the boards. Allison, a deep three off the back iron, wouldn't go. Fatima trailing by 16 with the ball, 5:40 to go in the Gladstone Cobo trailer second quarter. Underneath and late whistle, Matthew Robertson.
Yeah, a little bit late. I think that's going to be 2 on Ty now, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be 2 on Ty.
So it looks like Jay Sean going to come back into the game. Jay Sean a little overzealous. The ref says, no, we have to shoot one of these free throws. That's a rule I've never understood exactly. If it's 2 free throws, why do they make you wait till after the first one?
I don't know.
As weird as it is to say, Fatima missing a free throw. So Cotton checks in for Vansel. So on the floor for the Tigers, Jones, Nolan, Allison, Cotton, Murdoch, and Williams. Second free throw, long. Jones, Nolan, the board.
Jones doing another great job on the boards, too.
Reese races ahead, Ty in the corner. And exactly what we thought might happen. They're trying to post Ryder low, and as he goes to make the catch, Brody Tresser going to be called for a shove. Yeah. That is a mismatch the Tigers are going to have to exploit. Tresser is 5'8".
Ryder's digging that inside game this year.
Oh, he doesn't mind being physical. I think, if anything, he kind of enjoys it.
Yeah.
Reese squaring up. He's working against Tresser. Drives, makes some space, takes the contact off the glass.
Now, you missed the earlier one. It was wide open. Then he makes the hard ones look easy.
I'm telling you, Murdoch is starting to get to that place where he's like, stop me, I dare you. But what an answer on the other end. Matthew Robertson, a strong take. 30-14, Versailles by 16 with the ball. Reese going to bring it to the front court, uses the screen, attacks the basket, hangs the air, just rolls off the iron. He was a little worried about drawing the charge. Corner three for the Comets, up and good. Matthew Robertson starting to string some points together here for Fatima.
Yeah, you cannot give this Fatima team any life.
Right now, Levi Robinson not on the floor for the Comets. So, the only scorer they have in the game is Robertson. And a three from Jones. Nolan won't go, kept alive. Ryder fought for it to keep it alive. Jay Sean put it in, but Ryder was fouled in the process. That's when Ryder's like, you didn't have to call that one. Let us play on there. Right on cue, Levi Robinson going to check back into the game. Easton Haslag coming in with him as well. They'll come in for Logan Cleathermos and somebody else. Inbounds, Allison, three off the iron, won't go. Soaring for the board, Jones Nolan, another. He gives it to Reese, who skips it to Ty. Extra pass to Jay Sean in the short corner. Back out to Ty. He'll try another three. Up and good. Allison was backstepping across half court when that one fell.
Ty's got the look in the eye tonight, man. He's ready.
Ty with 3 threes. Robinson inside. My goodness. That's called stop me if you can, and Versailles couldn't. He gets another and one opportunity.
He's been about 85% of the offense for Fatima tonight. And if one kid is going to do all that, I'll take it. Because as long as the others aren't doing much. So
you talk about,
unless you go to Butler, one kid scores 63.
That's fair. You talk about an equal substitution. Ty Allison going to get a breather, and into the game for him, Tristan Albrecht, as the free throw's up and good. So Ty's 3 threes goes to the bench so that Tristan's 3 threes can come back onto the floor.
Tristan got to play smart out there on the defensive end.
Reese has a lane to the basket, hangs in the air, counting a foul. Reese saw a 3-point play on the other end and said, man, I think I can do that.
He's getting a little bit more aggressive tonight on that offensive end.
Who is this kid with 8 points in the first half?
Yeah, no kidding.
Reese threw down that 2-handed dunk in Buffalo, and Started growing facial hair, and a lane violation going to be called on the Tigers. Just a shove on the Tigers. That will be Vansel's second foul. So 35-19, Versailles by 16. 4 minutes to go in the Gladstone Co. Boat Trailer Sales second quarter of play. Staying in that 3-2, Ryder pokes it loose. They're going to say last touch by Williams.
Well, Ryder's good at trying to sell it, isn't he?
Oh, man. He could be an actor in Hollywood any day. Honestly, as much as he does that, I'm surprised he doesn't play soccer.
I don't know. I don't know what his feelings are on soccer.
I mean, those soccer pros are able to sell penalties better than anybody, so I feel like, it's a lob. Backside. Comets couldn't get it to go, and Albrecht there. I love this because Tristan met Levi Robinson at the rim and said, I want that one more than you.
Yeah.
And they're going to get Levi for the foul, just his first. Tristan Albrecht right now is a difference maker for these Tigers.
Dude's on it tonight, man. He is on it.
Not very often do you see a 6'5" kid with his speed and skill. He wants another three. It is long off the iron. Robinson there for the board. Comets want to run. Absolutely. Levi, that probably could have been a travel. It looked like he hopped a little bit. Play on. Robertson gets inside, trying to make some space right into the teeth of the defense. Forces the shot. It won't go to. Comets fight for it, but it's pulled away by Haslag. Top of the key, Robinson. Attacks. Little mid-range floater. Won't go. Reese, a good board. 3:10 to play. Tigers with the ball and the lead. Jones-Nolan feeding Vansel on the block. Extra pass was looking for the cutter, but goes off a Fatima foot. Ball stays with the Tigers. I love that when the Tigers get the ball in the block, they're constantly looking for cutters. It's not just an isolation game then. It's continued movement. Little trouble getting it in, but Albrecht able to meet it in the corner. He attacks baseline, dishes it to Vansel, had a shot at the corner three, didn't want it, skips it to Murdoch. Murdoch right back to the same corner. Jones-Nolan's corner three is long, board pulled in by Robertson.
Yeah, I like that ball movement, though, by the Tigers.
Oh, yeah, great ball movement and a great look, just didn't go. Robertson gives it up to Clee Thermos, gets to the free throw line and skip it back to Robertson. He's going to try a three, won't go. Give some credit to Tristan as he got out to contest the shot. Loose balls fought for, and Jones-Nolan able to save it to Ryder.
That's got to be like 5 or 6 rebounds already for X-Man.
That's what he does. Albrecht corner three, and wow, hit the top of the backboard, and Jones-Nolan, the offensive board, puts it up. And they're going to call a foul fighting for the rebound on the Tigers. That's going to go against Jones-Nolan.
How could you see the foul when everybody's waiting for the ball to roll off the
rim? I don't know. So 2:27 to go. The Tigers with a 16-point lead, 35-19.
We can chill out on the fouls a little bit because Tigers got a lot of players with 2.
You know, as long as you keep spreading them like that.
Yeah, we're spreading them out, but...
Well, there's a full officiating crew in the front row of the student section, so.
Yeah.
Good ball movement by Fatima, trying to set up a look from outside. Instead, they get inside to Levi Robinson. He's bumped off the ball. I think Reese going to pick that one up, and that should result in free throws for Levi. Well, maybe. Yes. I mean, there is no doubt where their offense starts and stops, and it's with number 4.
I'm sure Coach Walters probably reminded him of that foul count a little bit down there.
And Levi is human. His first free throw is long. Back into the game, Logan Clee-Thermos. He'll come in for Blake Clee-Thermos. I have no idea if they're related.
I'm going to guess there's a chance.
Second free throw up and good. 35-20. And a timeout going to be called. We'll take the break as well with 2:09 to go in the Gladstone Co. Boat Trailer Sales second quarter. Versailles leads 35-20. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
And we're back here in the Gladstone Co. Boat Trailer Sales second quarter, and This has been a different look for Versailles. If I were to tell you that it's almost halftime and Ryder Williams had 6 points, you'd think the Tigers were losing.
Yeah, and for all the people out there that want us to talk about this one-man show, the one kid shooting the ball all the time, we're up 15 on a state-ranked team, and he's got 6 points. And right now there's, 3 players that's got more points than him?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you Ryder could care less. He's enjoying it right now.
Oh, it's great. Ryder is doing his part. He's played good defense and rebounded well. Tigers are playing as a unit right now. That should scare a lot of teams.
They're tough when they do.
Murdoch to Ollison. Murdoch being played by Robertson. That's a fun matchup. Ryder does get it. Turns the corner. Lane to the basket. Floater up and good. You can only keep him quiet for so long.
No, you're not going to keep him quiet.
37-20. I mean, look at the scoring for the Tigers right now. 8, 8, 9, and 9. Inside, Robinson has it knocked loose. Picks it up. Takes it top of the key. 3 on the way. Won't go. Tie another board.
Wrong rebound.
That boy doesn't skip leg day.
No, he does not. He's not like Coach Daniels.
Reese on the point. 17-point Tiger lead. Vansel in the corner. Doesn't want the shot. Drives. Gives it to Albrecht at the free throw line. Takes it to the rim. Lays it up and in. Tigers are up 19 on the number 7 team in the state of Missouri.
I think Trista thought, man, it can't be this easy on this one, can it?
I'm a little surprised. If he'd have known he had that lane, he may have just jammed it.
I think a little surprised.
Fatima trying to find any offense, a little shell-shocked and near steal. They're able to keep control of it. Robertson drives. Extra pass, working it around. Robinson inside, jump step, has to go to the skip pass. A 3 up and good. Good-looking shot knocked down by Easton Haslag. 39-23, Tigers with the ball and 40 seconds to go in the Gladstone Kobo Trailer Sales second quarter. Albrecht drives, spin move, dishes it out to Vansel. He'll try a 3, and it won't go. Rebound pulled in by Robertson. If Michael could just feel all of his fingers.
Yeah.
A corner 3 from the Comets won't go. Levi Robinson, the board, makes some space. Albrecht sends it ahead. Ryder, head of steam, lays it up and in.
Now that's a block.
The pterodactyl got all of it. Robinson tries to answer with a corner 3. Ryder the board. 10 seconds to go. The Tigers with the ball in an 18-point lead and a foul from behind. That's
got it.
Coach Walters, I don't know, because Ryder was on the fast break and they just grabbed him from behind to keep him from going.
They're never going to give, Ryder will get no calls from any official in the state of Missouri, but you literally grabbed him and held him from going to the rim. Not even a discussion.
There was no play on the ball whatsoever.
It's not even a discussion, but that's welcome to Tiger basketball. These are things that players 40 years ago didn't deal with.
Tigers at the free line. Riders' first free throw is long. Number 10 with 10. That scoring. 8, 10, 9, 11, and 3. That is terrifying. Second free throw for Williams is short, so he needs to find that medium ground on these. 5 seconds to go. Fatima going to try to get a look before the half.
Hand up.
Extra pass, and I think Albrecht got a piece of it.
Ooh.
He did. Albrecht with a block just before the half. Tigers 41. Fatima 23. This is number 9 and number 7 in the state of Missouri. When we talk about postseason aspirations, this is why. Ivy halftime show coming up just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
This is Como Connect Internet Court. All rise for the Honorable Judge Chip Thunder.
Be seated. I can see from my notes here, Mr. Plaintiff, that you have slow internet.
Yes,
Guilty!
but I didn't plead my case.
It don't matter. No excuse for slow internet. Como Connect has ultra-fast internet at ComoConnect.com. Bailiff Snuggles, get this man out of my courtroom.
Your bailiff is a T-Rex? Why?
Because I'm Judge Chip Thunder, baby!
Holly Lift Boat Lifts. You've got your home at the lake and you found the perfect boat. Now, to just make sure the boat bottom stays clean and up out of the water. Holly Lift Boat Lifts. We've been the lake's choice for reliable boat lifts for over 40 years, and we offer a lifetime warranty on our tanks. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Holly Lifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Holly Lifts.
Deposit checks anytime, anywhere. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. With mobile deposit, you can enjoy the convenience and ease of depositing your check simply by taking a picture of the check while using your mobile phone or tablet. It's fast and secure, and it saves you a trip to the bank. Sign up today and see how we can make your life easier. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant wants to invite you to join them for a casual lunch or family dinner out for authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles and Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover. Or you can check out their new location on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletics.
We're back with the Hy-Vee halftime show, and Jason, I'm going to be honest with you. I was excited for this game, but also what I would call cautiously optimistic because these Fatima Comets are good. These Fatima Comets took out Eugene in the Eldon tournament. These Fatima Comets are ranked 7th in the state. These Fatima Comets are good every year and have Final Four aspirations every year. Versailles is up 18 on them.
Yeah, I wish I could say I felt good about it. The first 3 minutes of this second half, Fatima's going to come out like a rock concert. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
We're going to have to withstand it. We're going to have to not pick up fouls. We're going to have to keep scoring and doing this team thing that we got rolling tonight. Because Fatima's going to walk out of that locker room angry.
Oh, they are.
Guarantee you. So we withstand the storm. Think we'll be fine. But this lead, this will not be how this game ends. I promise you.
And I'm just my thing is the balance. You know, Ryder Williams has 10 points. And really, Ryder hasn't shot the ball that much in this game because instead he's been drawing the defense his way, setting up lanes, and the rest of the Tigers have been exploiting it.
That's why you're seeing a lot of scoring on the other side because they are totally focused. They love to face guard Ryder, and they're finding out that we have other players on this team, just like a few other teams.
That's the most terrifying thing is you ask anybody around here, how do you beat the Tigers? It's easy. We'll shut down Ryder Williams.
Yeah, well, you've never watched them then. That's what I tell people. Then you've never watched them.
No.
So you're going to get beat because you don't watch basketball.
Absolutely. And it's being shown because, like I said, you look up there on the scoreboard, 11 points to number 35, Tristan Albrecht, he's got 11. He's hit 3 threes. But I bet Tristan's got 6-7 boards in that first half of play. He's got a couple volleyball swats out there. He's tipped about 15 passes.
Tristan's probably just a little under a double-double at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's outstanding. Reese is scaring me a little bit because Reese, it's almost like he's starting to realize if you guard me one-on-one, I can score on you when I want to.
Every time I go up, it looks like a pretty easy layup for me. I ought to do this more often.
And then Big Ty Allison, I don't know how Ty, at 6 foot tall, rebounds the way he does out here with all these taller kids. But I bet Ty's got 5 boards to his own credit.
Ty's got 3 threes. He's got probably 5-6 boards. X-Man Jones coming off the bench. He's easily got 6 or 7 rebounds and some big plays. So
this has been a great first half of play by the Versailles Tigers. Speaking of great athletes, I look over there, I see the Versailles boys. I see the Bailey family walking in. Charlie's all right at basketball, too, I guess.
So is Tipton here to root for Versailles, or what are we doing?
I think there's some friendships there. I think the Versailles people and Tipton people have had a relationship for a while. I know some of the families are kind of tight. So I would say it's one of those that, how can I put this? Winning likes winning.
Well, it's good because they better root for us or they better leave. That's the deal.
Oh, goodness.
Fatima wins, too, so we don't need them over here.
I think that's one of the – I enjoyed watching Tipton and Versailles play the other night, mainly because it was the game within the game. A lot of these kids play together. I know Reese and Ryder and Jackson.
Yeah, the number 4, Levi Robinson, he plays on that team, too, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Does that team ever lose a game?
I may be wrong about that, but I think that was what I was told, that he plays also. Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. Well, I really enjoyed watching the game, though, because during that game, you would see the two of them just absolutely go at each other, and whoever scored give the other a little grin.
Uh-huh. And apparently the officials got on them during the Tipton game. They better shut it up. And I guess they told, these boys are all friends. You're going to have to just let it be.
Oh,
because, Reese and the Bailey kid and Ryder and It is what it is.
And I kind of love that. And I love that. And I understand the officials. You want to keep the peace. If you don't know that, like I totally get it. It's kind of like at the Stover tournament when Stover and Versailles played each other. At one point, I watched Ryder and Luke Vibrock go at it, and they were high-fiving. Had some people, yeah, did you see Ryder was talking smack to Luke? I'm like, yeah, those two have known each other forever. Of course they're talking smack. They're having a blast out there. That's what it's all about. But Jason, the Tigers played very, very well. They are going to have a quick turnaround. They're right back in this gym tomorrow. And on the line, the outright conference championship for the Ozark Highlands Conference. First year in the conference. How big would that be for Versailles to win it their first year in it?
Just the conference title. It's been 10 years since Morden Egger and Surface and them boys come flying through this place a few years back, which Morden owes me an interview up here anyway. Wherever you are, Morden, get up here. But no, it's been a while, and it's nice to hang something in the gym. You know, I don't care, Tri-County, Ozark Islands, or whatever it is. It's nice to be the best. It's nice to hang stuff up for them young players to see to use to recruit for your program. So,
you know,
we got a big 2 days, tonight and tomorrow.
Absolutely. And you get done with that, and you roll right into districts. So Versailles could potentially, get a big ranked win here tonight if they can hold on. Now, mind you, with this Comet squad, nothing is ever certain. I know an 18-point lead when the other team's only scored 23 sounds like, oh, this game's over. It's not.
No, it's not. This game will come down to the wire. I'm telling you. This thing will come down to the wire.
Now, in the same breath, though, I will say this. If Versailles can come out with a counterpunch of their own, you come out and you extend this lead to 20,
exactly,
you could really open this thing up early and make a difference, but we'll see.
And that's been the thing with Coach Walters kind of on his team's butt all year long is you got to you got to have a finishing move. And Versailles, sometimes we kind of get bored sometimes with our own success. And we kind of let teams hang around. We kind of play around a little bit. That's always been his thing about, this Tiger team. The one thing he'd like to see better is, like the old Mortal Kombat video game, you got to have a finishing move.
Yeah.
And when you smell blood, you got to finish them. And
if
that's what we got to see if we can do.
If I were to put a bet down, I would say I know what the finishing move is. I would say he wears number 10, and he hasn't taken a lot of shots in the first half. You think he's going to go that quietly through the second half?
No matter what he does, when he's like this with very few points, he always ends up at 32.
Yep.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Whatever Ryder does, he get popcorn, whatever, he ended up getting with 32.
Yeah, you don't really remember how he got there. You just blink and you're like, oh.
Because I've noticed 31, 32 are like his favorite scores for the whole year.
Yeah.
But he always ends up with 32.
I've come to the conclusion that's 80% effort for him. If he gives you 80%, he gets 32. If he gives you 100%, good luck. But yeah, so we'll see what the Tigers have in store for this second half of play. About a minute left of the half. We'll take a break. Come back with third quarter action. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Lakefront homes, luxury homes, condos, first-time home buyers, farms, foreclosures, townhomes, villas, lakefront, commercial. First Choice Realty is Eldon's oldest and most trusted real estate brokerage. Christopher Weeberry is a lifelong resident of the Lake area and real estate salesperson. Call Chris Weeberry with First Choice Realty today if you're thinking about selling or looking to purchase a new home. 573-480-2313. That's 573-480-2313.
PenMax Staffing has immediate job openings with long-term potential. They have excellent opportunities in Versailles, Eldon, California, and the entire Lake area. Apply online at penmac.com or call 573-392-8383 to set up an appointment for an interview. That's PENMAC.com or 573-392-8383 to apply. PenMac provides free help finding a job. Apply today and go to work right away. Your one application will find you multiple possibilities.
As we enter the polylift boat lift third quarter, I got my timing off a little bit there. We're about 30 seconds in. Versailles was able to get a stop on their first defensive possession, but with their first offensive series, a foul going to be called on Ryder fighting for the loose ball, but that's just his first, team's first. Fatima with the ball and an 18-point Versailles lead early in the second half. Comets really skipping the ball around the outside of the zone, getting into the short corner. Cleethurman tries to make some space. Extra pass, top of the key, driving. It's taken away by Murdoch. Spin move, lay-in, bounces around the iron. Finally rattles home. A nice take and finish by Easton Haslag. 41-25. Murdoch attacks the rim, hangs in the air. Shot off the glass, wouldn't go. Rebound controlled by the Comets. Lead at 16. Fatima back the other way quickly, laying up and good for Robertson.
This is what we don't need.
Lead at 14, so the Comets coming out with some early points.
First 3 minutes, we're going to have to weather the storm.
Murdoch Uses the Williams screen. Gets inside, hangs in the air, scoop shot up and in. Reese just kind of sized him up, and if you give him that first step, he can almost float. Levi's,
more of it too.
Robinson's three won't go. Ty Ollison another board. Ty running the fast break, tried the no look to Ryder, and he should probably look next time. Robertson down the floor, and look at the speed of Vansel as he gets back, and he's bumped off the ball.
What a play.
Blazing speed from Big Mike, tips it loose, and then draws the foul.
I got to give him credit on that. That is an awesome play right there.
Pure hustle.
Especially for a big kid.
Usually the big guys size up, want to go for the block. He just poked the dribble loose. I'm telling you, Michael has looked better as the years went on. He's quicker, he's stronger, he's more confident.
He's starting to feel better.
It shows. Murdoch on the Williams screen out to Albrecht. Ollison, corner, three, up off the iron, wouldn't go. I'd really like to see Reese attack on that pick and roll with Ryder. You put defense in a bad spot. Levi Robinson all the way to the rim, gets it up and in.
Yeah, Tigers didn't take ball on that one. We got to wake up a little bit there.
Lead at 14. Robinson 16 on the game, the leading scorer for either team. Reese attacks, floater up off the iron. Ryder gets absolutely dumped in the process. And a foul going to be called on the Comets. That'll go on Logan Cleathermos. The stoppage. Oh, I see. We got Sweat on the floor on the other end. Fatima trying to get that cleaned up before we turn play. Gives Coach Robertson an opportunity to talk with the official down there. You know, it was actually a very amicable conversation.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to resume play. 5:35 to go on the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Versailles inbounding under their own basket. Vansel, the trigger man, barely gets it in before the 5 count. Finds Ryder in the corner. He attacks baseline, hangs in the air, shoots and scores.
I don't know how he does it, man.
There was no space. Ryder didn't care, and it's poked loose by Williams. Ollison the steal. Has a tip from behind. He gives it to Ryder. Dials up a three. And it won't go.
Yeah, that was just ugly. We're just going to forget that one happened.
I didn't see that shot.
There's a pass to the cheerleader over there.
Oh,
Lily, you got to get it. You got to shoot it quick, girl.
I can promise you it will not faze Williams at all.
No.
He's already forgotten about it.
Coach Walter's looking good out there in dress pants on the floor, wiping up the sweat.
Yeah. Fatima with the ball. 16-point Versailles lead. 5 minutes to go in the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Stolen by Murdoch. Tiger defense has been exceptional. They try to steal it from Reese. He takes on 3 defenders. They need more. He gets his own miss, puts it up and in. It was a 3-on-1. Reese was the one, and he scored. And what's the call?
The third foul on Michael.
No, I mean, at this situation in the third quarter, it's rough, but not that bad.
When you got a good rotation like we got, everything's manageable.
The Tiger rotation is fantastic.
You don't lose anything. Like I said, we have literally 8 starters on our team.
And a steal on the inbounds. Murdoch comes up with it. Ahead to Ryder on the fast break. He shifts gears. Left hand off the glass. Won't go, but he's bumped and will shoot 2.
It's like we kind of took a little, they scored 4 or 5 on us and kind of had a little momentum, and we kind of came back. So that's exactly what this Tiger team needed to do.
With 2 made free throws here, Ryder could stretch the lead to 20. First free throw up and good. 48-29. This is not a pushover squad these Tigers are playing. This is the number 7 ranked team in Class 3 basketball. And the Tigers are up 19. Excuse me, they're up 20.
You know what's funny is, believe it or not, Colt, Ryder's not a Chiefs fan. And he was talking trash on Facebook, and the whole community told him to go practice his free throws.
You know, I support that. I completely support that.
Everybody knows Ryder's kryptonite.
Another steal from the Tigers. This defense is outstanding, and they leave a lane for Jones Nolan. Oh! But stepping into the way, Levi Robinson drawing the charge.
I don't like when players can stand right under a basket. I don't like that.
I know. There's no restricted zone in high school ball.
No restricted zone, and there should be.
By definition, that is indeed a charge, but I'm with you. You do see that a lot.
It's a layup. You have to come down.
So 20-point lead for the Tigers. Fatima with the ball, 4 minutes to go in the polylift boatlift third quarter. 3, top of the key for the Comets. Off the iron, won't go. Ollison, I'm going to say his 7th board of the game at least.
Easily.
Gives it to Ryder. They're going to double and make him give it up. He says, okay, goes to Tristan. Tristan, extra pass. Jones, Nolan, corner. 3 up and good. You take away 1, they've got 5 more.
Can't guard them all.
52-29. And a strong finish. Easton Haslag had to hang in the air for that one. Gets it to go.
You had to get that one around Tristan's length. That's pretty tough.
Reese just tried to cram it on somebody. He gets the layup to go, but he sized it up and tried to fly.
As long as it goes in, Reese, that's all that matters.
I just love that he's looking for it. Robinson inside. Good move. Good finish with the right hand. I've never seen Reese size up a dunk with defenders there before.
He's getting more confident, it seems like, isn't he?
He's got 14 in the game and the ball. Gives it to Albrecht. Head fake. Oh, yeah. They had to grab him as he goes by.
That's got to get cold.
21-point Tiger lead. I mean, once again, I'm looking at the scoreboard. 14, 11, 9, and 3 for the Tigers. This has been impressive. Fletcher bias in the game. Inbounds. Reese, he wants a 3 now. Off the back iron, wouldn't go. Tipped her around. Controlled by the Comets, but stolen by Murdoch. He goes baseline. Underhand pass to Albrecht. Makes some space. Flips it up and in. 56-33. The Tigers have increased their lead to 23 points. Skip pass. Comets corner 3 off the side of the backboard. Ollison another board. Ahead to Williams. Around the defender. Lays it up and in. 58-33. And a timeout by the Comets. They need it. 2:39 to go in the quarter. Versailles by 25 points over the number 7 team in the state. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
If the exterior of your home needs repair or it's in need of a fresh new look, Elite Roofing and Siding is here to help. Be assured you'll receive excellent service as our customers have once again voted us Best Roofer at the Lake. We appreciate your business and for trusting us with the exterior of your home. Call us today at 302-ROOF. That's 302-ROOF. For all your roofing and siding needs, Elite Roofing and Siding, serving the Lake area for more than 20 years.
This Versailles Tigers team is a little different right now. I don't know what Coach Walters has said. I don't know if reality set in that they realized we've only got 2 regular season games, then any loss after that ends our season. But they have come out here and sent a message.
I don't know, man, either, because Coach Walters said you can say whatever you want to these boys. They're going to go out and do what they want most of the time anyway, because they've just done this for so long. But, man, they are hungry right now. Ryder Williams' eyes and him screaming after that timeout, I mean, and not in a bad way. I mean, they are pumped up.
58-33. The Versailles lead and a steal by Ollison. He has to throw it back as he was going out of bounds. Controlled by the Comets, but still active hands from Ty. Another near steal for him. Fatima able to get to the short corner. Extra pass. Levi Robinson attacks from the top of the key, and yeah, that's a foul, Ty.
That'll be his 3rd.
So the Tigers going to go back to their bench.
TJ Schofield in now.
Why not? He's played great this year as well.
TJ had a hot hand down there at Buffalo the other night on the JV level and the varsity level.
He really did.
TJ's going to be a good young player, man. He's a good kid.
Ty goes to the bench with 9 points. TJ in for him.
Talks a lot of smack in school, too. I like it. He does, boy. He talks smack to me every time.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
Fatima to inbounds. Ryder, they say he doesn't play defense. He tips it out of bounds and then lands on Dane Schlotthauer. And
they got the Tipton basketball team.
I believe that's Moon down there with Schlotthauer. They were kind enough to stop Ryder. He just wanted to go say hi to some friends. That was all.
Get some sweat on their nice clothes.
Robinson, shot fake. Extra pass. Good find. Good finish.
Nice look.
That was a cut by Easton Haslag with the lay-in. 58-35. Ryder sizing up his matchup. That is Haslag. He uses the Reese screen. He gets the switch that he wanted. He's now got Cleathermos on him. Double team comes, and the pass is tipped and stolen by Robinson. Good hands by the Comets. Bias, a great recovery to harass Robinson and make him give it up. However, the Comets find the open man in the corner. The three up and good. Easton Haslag. He's been a spark plug for him.
That's 9 points in the third quarter alone for Haslag.
Lead at 20. Minute 35 to go. Reese attacks. Floater middle of the lane. Just rolls off the iron. I like the look, though. Comets have numbers on the fast break. Schofield gets back to contest, but the shot up and good. Who else but Easton Haslag?
Sale's got to calm the storm here a little bit.
Lead down to 18. Murdoch and Albrecht going to handle this full court pressure. Reese gets to the front court, goes to Schofield in the corner. Robinson out on him. Schofield inside, goes to Tristan. Tristan's runner just rattled off the front of the iron, wouldn't go. Fatima could cut this down even more. Corner three, Ryder there to contest. Bias runs him off the line. Haslag all the way to the rim. Shot won't go. Robinson, the offensive board. His putback won't fall, but he is fouled. So don't look now, but the Comets on a little bit of a run, making this a ball game.
Yeah, you cannot get comfortable. You cannot get comfortable with this lead. You have to keep bringing it.
That foul will go on Albrecht, his third. But, you know, you're at the end of the third quarter. I mean, 3 fouls, you got to be careful, but it's not terrible. First free throw up and good, 58-41. Versailles by 17. Robinson, second free throw. He has been the heart and soul of this offense as it is up and good, and he's got a 20-piece now. Pressure from the Comets. Versailles wants to talk it over with a timeout. I like that by Coach Walters. It's just going to be a 30, so we'll hold it. You know, the Comets are on a little bit of a run right now, 16-point game, and I like that Josh doesn't want to see it get any further than it is.
Yeah, just stop the bleeding here a little bit. Calm everybody down.
I mean, you've got between Ryder and Tristan and Reese, you can break that press. It's just full court man pressure, and they're trapping off of it.
We've got a couple bench players in. It hasn't been in there a whole lot tonight. So, we're just trying to buy a little time until we get our full crew back in there.
I got to say,
they do a good job of doing that for us.
I got to tell you, by the way, it makes me feel a lot better when I see that Tony has his headphones on, because there was one game that he didn't, and I just didn't even know if I could do the game at that point. I felt naked because he wasn't wearing them. So
I wonder why he didn't have them on.
There was a rhyme and reason for it. He told me, and I completely forgot, but it really bothered me. I'm not going to lie. I lost my confidence for the day. It was a whole thing. So Murdoch on the point. Tigers with the ball, 40 seconds to go. Albrecht dials up a three. It's long. Schofield, the board, counted and a foul.
Huge basket right there.
TJ Schofield, instant offense for the Tigers.
That boy's smiling down there too, man. Just smiling. He's a good kid.
I don't know how tall TJ is.
He's 4 foot nothing.
He was not my pick for the offensive board.
Nah, then
whoa, what is...
And one, too.
Coach Walters is drinking a clear substance that does not...
He has stopped drinking Dr. Pepper, he said.
Oh, the world's in.
Yeah, give it 5 minutes. But
Goldfield's free throw no good. Lead at 18, 35 seconds to go. Can the Tigers hold on and get what could be their biggest win of the season thus far? Robertson into the corner. It's stolen by Albrecht. Ahead to Reese. On the fast break, Reese all the way to the rim. He is fouled on the floor before he can go with it, but there's 5 team fouls, so he'll shoot 2. I truly believe that Reese being aggressive like this changes everything for Versailles.
Oh, it totally. Yes. I mean, Reese has always been, he's so unselfish, and there's times I wish he was just more selfish. Like tonight, take that thing, ram it right down there in there on him, man. Just take it to the hole. You're more athletic than everybody.
I mean, Reese, the way he talks smack, you assume that he's going to average a double-double.
Yeah.
But this has definitely been one of the most aggressive games I've seen from him this season. First free throw, no good. The second one up and in. 61-42. Tigers lead back out to 19. 20 seconds to go. Comets with the ball. This is the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Comets trying to cut into this lead any way they can before the fourth quarter's upon us. Robertson to Haslag. He's been the hot hand. He'll fire the three off the back iron. Murdoch really getting up to fight for that board. Pokes it loose. Kept alive.
TJ.
Schofield tips it. It goes out of bounds.
Boy's working hard.
0.5 seconds left. Great job to jump the passing lane by TJ. Even though you didn't get the steal, you kept them from getting the offensive board.
Yeah.
Tigers, I mean, Fatima's got enough time, maybe lob here. You can catch and shoot if you're quick.
Watch the lob, but don't pick up.
Well, they've got Albrecht right by the rim just for that, I believe.
Just don't pick up a cheap foul.
A little surprised that Levi Robertson, the inbounder, he throws weak side. It's caught, and a fading shot goes off the side of the backboard. We've played 3. Versailles leads Fatima 61-42. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
As we get ready for the Como Connect fourth quarter, Jason, I told you, I just got a text, and all it said about these Versailles Tigers is this is a scary team right now.
When they play like this, they can beat anybody, when everything's cranking. So,
and I mean,
a lot of fun. If you're not here, you're missing out.
And you're still missing a point that I'm just going to say what it is. The Tigers are up 19. If the Tigers were trailing, I think number 10 would be forcing the issue a little more, but it's working. He's drawing the defense. He's helping set his teammates up, scoring when he needs to. This is just balance.
Ryder's made it clear he could care less about Barry Laurie. Everybody that's griping and talking about all them records, he doesn't care. He wants a Final Four. That's all Ryder wants is a Final Four.
He has said that since the beginning of the year. Yeah. He just wants to win.
All the other stuff's conversation for the other people.
And Ollison! Ty Ollison from the volleyball line. He says, Ryder, if you're not going to shoot him from there, I will.
4 players with double figures on the board for Versailles right now.
That is crazy. It looks like you're counting with Sesame Street. 12, 13, 15, and 16. Robinson inside. His shot won't go. Albrecht another board. That kid's got a double-double.
Easily.
Reese to Tristan. Tristan on the attack out to Ty. He wants another 3. He'll get another 3. Ty Ollison making it rain tonight. 67-42. Robinson thought about the 3. Ollison there to close that. Somehow guarded him with his back to him. Shot blocked by Tristan. The Tigers have allowed 42 points thus far to the number 7 team in the state. Ryder to Albrecht. Uses the right screen. Vansel attacks Robinson. Out to Reese. Ty. He would have shot that if he wasn't covered up. Now Ryder wants a volleyball line 3. It won't go off the back iron. Rebound Robinson. This has been impressive. Robinson stops and pulls a 3 off the back iron. Won't go. Offensive board. Kept alive by Haslag, and I think they're going to get Ryder for the foul, fighting him for the rebound.
Nope. Michael. He is 4th.
Wow.
You know that means Jay Sean is coming.
Once again, what a luxury.
Yep.
Jay Sean Cotton coming into the game, and you know Jay Sean's going to do 2 things. He's going to move to open space, and he is going to crash the boards.
Yep.
67-42, 6:30 to go. Tigers by 25. This is the number 9 team in the state. Versailles versus the number 7 team in the state. And a near steal from Ryder. He got the tip, but it winds up in the hands of Robinson. His mid-range floater won't go. Albrecht, rebound number 216.
Oh, kid.
Tristan, he wants to go coast to coast. Instead, he finds Jason, who lays it up and in. Beautiful feed.
My Lord. This is a work of art right now, man.
This is a team. Corner 3 forced up from Haslag off the iron. Reese the board. Reese bobbles it, goes to Tristan. His floater won't climb the iron. Just short. 27, the Tiger lead on Fatima. Corner 3 from Robertson, up and good. 69-45. 5:40 to go.
Fatima right now is playing not to get running clock on them in the 4th quarter.
Ollison on the drive. I love when Ty turns the corner, because if you're going to try to hand check him, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
He is too strong once he picks that ball up. He will take you to the rim with him.
He got a low center of gravity, man, and he puts that ball down.
It blows my mind because he's the nicest kid you will ever meet.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
But when he wants to go somewhere, you might as well jump on his back. He'll just give you a piggyback ride.
Ty's a big old sweetheart, man. He's a good kid.
Jay Sean, some trouble getting it in, and so Versailles going to burn the timeout to avoid the 5-second call. Once again, we'll hold it here. I mean, I'm stunned. I feel bad saying that. I don't want to say that I didn't have faith in Versailles, but this is the number 9 and number 7 game. I was thinking if the Tigers play exceptionally well, then this would be a close game in the fourth quarter. Of all the things I would have picked to happen tonight, a 24-point Tiger lead at this point in the fourth was not one of them.
I would have never picked this as well. Like I said, some things I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. You got to finish the deal.
This is a Comet squad at 19-5. Their losses are Eugene, Father Tolton, Rogersville, Arkansas. I don't know. Somebody else that was really good.
If you're the district that Versailles is in, and you're watching this or hearing about it, you better get ready. You better get in the gym and get practice.
I promise people are going to hear about this. El Dorado's probably looking at this going, what?
And if you're going to keep with the one-man show thing, you're going to get beat bad.
Reese uses the Ryder screen. I love that. Ryder's been screening left and right tonight. Ollison wants to try another 3. Goes off the iron. Cotton fighting, keeps it alive. What a board. Jay Sean, he finds Reese on the cut. He is fouled.
Nice look, Jay Sean.
It's unselfish play. I just can't preach enough. This is
it's like 87 Celtics right now, man.
Yes.
That's exactly what this is 87 Celtics.
It really is. We're going to play great defense. We're going to crash the glass, and we don't care who scores. We're going to make passes to cutters. This is beautiful. First free throw up and good. So if these are the Celtics, who does that make Reese? Is he like a Danny Ainge?
I don't know, but I mean, that's what it reminds me of. Just everybody's making that extra pass.
Second free throw for Ainge won't go. Board controlled by the Comets. Yeah, Ryder's definitely Bird.
Without a doubt.
Ollison, I don't know. That's tough for Ty. I'm not sure who we're going to give Ty just yet. Fatima on the attack. Extra pass. Corner 3. Up and long. Ryder the board. He gets out of the pressure. Tigers want to run. Finds Reese. Reese goes up and lays it in. The Comets able to get behind the defense. Robinson goes up. And a blocking foul going to be called. Robinson will shoot 2.
I'm all right with that. It's his 4th foul, but still yet, you're letting him know we're not going to give you anything easy. We're not.
Here's one for you. When's the last time that the leading scorer for Versailles in a win was not Ryder Williams?
Good question.
Robinson's first free throw up and good. 72-46.
4th grade against Eldon.
He was playing with the flu.
Trace hit some threes. I don't know.
Second free throw for Robinson. Rattles around and falls home. 72-47. 4:40 to play in the Como County fourth.
As open as you can get.
And Reese finds him with a full court heave.
Just saying, fellas, you might want to throw it down there.
74. The Tigers have put 74 on Fatima, and Ryder strips it. Is he going to get it? Number 10 cleared for takeoff. Air Williams has flight. My goodness. Corner 3 from the Comets. Go offensive board. Out to Robertson. He attacks. Murdoch there on the defense. He just brought his hands down at the end. They'll call him for the foul. Robertson will shoot 2. 76. The Tigers have put up 76 points. They lead by 29.
18, 18, 17, 13. These are scores, people, from one team.
Jeez.
Wow.
Free throw rattles out. This is just absurd. Be interested to see what the rankings look like when they come out again. Second free throw up and good. 76-48. We've still got 4 minutes to go, and a foul going to be called on Fatima. They were trying to pressure Reese with 3 guys, and just wasn't quite enough. Seriously, Reese is playing like a grown man right now. 18 points from Reese, 18 from Ryder, 17 from Ty. The ball fumbled on the inbounds. Ryder somehow comes up with it, head of steam to the rim. He's grabbed on his way there. He'll shoot 2. Kind of feel bad for Levi. Levi Robinson stepped in the way to draw the charge. Problem is his teammate grabbed Ryder before he ever got there.
Ty was over there by the...
Oh, they're calling... What?
ESPN desk over there sizing up a 3 there.
They're calling that on the gather, I guess, before the shot. Yeah, right. Ty was over there putting his headset on to talk with SVP. Jay Sean just going to throw it up to Reese. That was the same football strategy. It was effective.
Yeah, it works.
Albrecht on the drive free throw line gives it up to Reese. Ryder sets the screen for Reese. He hangs in the air. Cotton wants a corner three. Halfway down. Albrecht keeps it alive, but he's going to be called for foul fighting for the board. I don't mind that.
Huh? He had inside position, though.
Yeah, but having a dinosaur is a slight advantage in a game, and you have to balance that out.
I don't like it, Cole. I have to be mad at something.
They're up 28 points,
they are
Jason.
Up to a point. 2 more points. You'll have running clock on the number 7 team in the state of Missouri.
That would be, that would be the biggest statement of the year.
Your starter has scored about half of what he normally does.
That's just absurd.
Or you're not your main player.
Inside, Haslag, mid-range shot up and good.
Haslag's put together a nice game tonight.
Boy, he is. He's an impressive player.
Yes, he is.
Reese waiting for the pressure. He drops his man. Goes to Jay Sean, who bumps into Robinson, says, move over. I need to go to the basket and lay this thing in.
I got places to be. Get out of my way.
Jay Sean just absolutely bodied him on the way. Lead back at 28-3, top of the key from Robinson up and good. Big man's got a nice-looking jumper.
He got a stroke, man. He's good.
Inbounds to Ryder.
3 people on Ryder. That means somebody's got to be open, and there we go.
Bias to Reese to Jay Sean, who lays it in, drops a body and lays it in. Back-to-back plays. Jay Sean has absolutely bodied somebody. The Tigers have put 80 up, allowing just 53. Good attack by Haslag. He loses it, gets his own lost ball, took 4 steps, and a jump ball called possession arrow favors Fatima. I love that even up by 27, the Tigers are still playing aggressive defense.
You get a feeling maybe this Tiger team has just found another level, believe it or not. I didn't know we could, but
I don't think they knew they could.
I don't either, but man, this is cranking on all cylinders right now.
Robertson, couple shot fakes, but a foul on the floor, but it'll be team foul 5. That foul going to go on Fletcher, his first. There's 2 free throws coming up here for Robertson. I'm going to get it early while he's shooting free throws. You're listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS for Sales, Eldon, Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM. Also online, lakeradio.com. And streaming at MoSportsZone.com. You can always go back and watch the games on YouTube as well. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. Britt on the camera, and Justin engineering things back at the studio. Both free throws are good. Lead stands at 25 for Versailles. Bias going to break the press. A trap waiting for him. He needs some help. Fires it to Ty. Ty sizes up a 3. Rattles it in. How about a 20-point night for Ty Ollison?
6 3-pointers for Ty Ollison tonight.
Ty told me he was going to have a good game. I didn't know this is what he meant. And Fletcher, Bias overplaying the ball, forces the turnover.
Nice job, Fletcher. Everybody making plays.
With a bucket here, any kind of field goal would give the Tigers a 30-point lead or greater. Any bucket here would produce a running clock.
Jay Sean wide open. Oh.
Bias gives it to Ryder. Ryder to Fletcher. Fletcher drives, makes some space, loses it, gets it back, and now they're going to say he drugged the pivot foot in the process. So with under 2 minutes to go, Versailles up 28 points on the number 7 ranked team in the state. Next time I mention the Final Four and somebody says, oh, you don't actually think the Tigers can get there, I want you to go look up the score of this game.
Like I said, people need to start watching instead of talking.
3, top of the key, banked in from Robertson. I don't know if he called it or not, but still counts. Fatima going to pull the press with 1:30 to go.
The Benny boy up here throwing a ball at me.
Reese being over-pressured, ball knocked loose. Reese shoved off, the ball play on. Robertson has it and wants to run. Ryder knocks it loose. Ollison the steal. Ollison ahead to Ryder. Extra pass. Jay Sean lays it up and in.
8 points in the fourth quarter for Jay Sean.
85-58, the Tiger lead. A 3 from Robertson up and good. 85-61 with 1 minute to play. So Versailles about to get, without a doubt, their biggest and most impressive win of the season. This team beat Eugene. This team then went back, or Yeah, this team beat Eugene and then lost to Eugene, but either way played Eugene to like 4 points both games. This team is ranked 7th in the state of Missouri.
This impressive win we've had probably a few years, Colton.
Oh, easily. This team has a legitimate shot at the Final Four. They are on the other side of the bracket. These two could see each other again, but if they did, it would be at Mizzou Arena. And the whole crowd standing and cheering as Reese Murdoch going to dribble this out because the number 7 team just came to the number 9 team's house. And the number 9 team responded by handing them an 85-61 loss. 24 points, the margin of victory for these Versailles Tigers. What do they get tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, a shot at the outright conference championship. Versailles moves to 21-3 with a dominant win over the Fatima Comets, 85-61. Post-game show coming up. I'm sure Coach Walter is going to be happy to talk tonight. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Divine and the Land Pro team will provide you with excellent service and more than 25 years of combined knowledge of the local real estate market. Looking to buy or sell land or farms in Miller, Morgan, or Camden County? Call Chuck Yo, the Land Pro, at 573-280-4452. Victoria Divine makes finding your next home enjoyable, utilizing the latest technology to bring buyers and sellers together. Buying a home is a big decision. Trust Victoria Divine to handle all the details for you. Divine and Associates, powered by eXp Realty, located across from Wood Supermarket in Eldon.
Kids ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Contact one of Miller County Health Center's certified car seat techs for assistance at 573-369-2400.
H&R Block of Versailles is a family-owned and operated block advisor's office celebrating 10 years of business serving Versailles and the surrounding areas. Pamela Johnson, an enrolled agent, and her certified team are here to prepare your taxes, handle your bookkeeping and payroll, plus audits, tax notices with the IRS and the state, and problem solving and issue resolution. For more information, call the H&R Block office on Monroe Street in Versailles at 573-378-5843. 573-378-5843.
At Lake Regional, we're proud to offer a nationally accredited cancer center with deep expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and personalized treatment plans. Our team is here for one reason: you. We promise to be at your side from diagnosis to treatment and beyond, leaving no stone unturned. Lake Regional Cancer Center. Our commitment runs deep.
We're back with our post-game show, but we're basically going to mix things up. Normally the Dunn & Associates coaches interviews before the game. Now we're making it after the game as we got to talk with head coach Josh Walters. Coach Walters, let's talk about your squad tonight. Big win for your boys. How'd you feel about their performance?
I'm super proud of those guys. We've had some games where we know what Ryder can do, and we're talking about who's going to step up. We get one guy sometimes, and tonight we had multiple guys step up, and I think everybody that got in, they were playing their butts off for us and doing a great job. We had a lot of guys do a lot of great things, which is awesome to see getting ready for districts here.
It started on the defensive end for your boys. I mean, you jumped out to an 11-0 lead early, but in total held Fatima to just 10 points in the first quarter, 23 in the first half. What was working defensively? What were the kids doing that was clogging everything up for Fatima?
They got Levi in the middle, and he's a big old guy, and we knew that they like to run him through the middle, and when he catches it, he wants to go down and go to the rim, which you saw a few times. But we talked about eliminate the middle penetration, whether it's off a pass or off a drive, and make sure we're getting out to shooters and rebound. And we had guys going up and getting rebounds and trying to get rebounds and fighting, which led to us having some success.
I mean, there's just a lot of positives to look at here. And I know that regular season success is great, but not where your guys' sights are. But as far as momentum goes, looking at districts coming up next week, how big is a win like this as far as building for the next game and what's coming up?
I think for our guys, it's good for their confidence. We played Eugene twice. We didn't get them either time, and Fatima got them one time, and Eugene got them the other. But, this tells our kids that they're more than capable to play with anybody. And when they come out and they do what they do, a lot of unselfish basketball tonight. And we talk about just being unselfish. You know, when you got 4 guys in double figures, almost 5 guys in double figures, that means the ball's moving to people. And that's a great thing when you play cohesive basketball as a team. And really, the only way to really win games, especially at this time of the year, is to play team basketball.
I'm really curious, did you put something in Ty Ollison's Gatorade, or has the kid just always been an absolute sniper? 6 threes for Ty. That's huge.
He does that. You know, he's streaky at times, but I talk to him all the time because he gets down on himself. If he has a bad shooting night, he gets down. It's just confidence, my man. I believe in you. The kids believe in you. They keep passing you the ball. If they didn't believe in you, they wouldn't give you the ball, right? And tonight he come out and he was amped up and ready to go, and it helped him.
I'm just still once again blown away by what we just watched. Now, you guys have a quick turnaround. You're right back here in your house tomorrow, and something very important on the line. First shot at the Ozark Highlands Conference title, your first year in the conference. How big is that for you guys to win that conference title tomorrow, potentially?
Oh, it'd be big for our guys. Like we talked last week, or was it Tuesday? You know, we haven't won a conference title in 10 years. Like 2014 was the last time we won a conference title. That might have been Saturday. We talked about that.
Yeah.
But for these guys to get one, they're motivated. There's a good El Dorado Springs team coming in here tomorrow. It's going to be senior night, a lot of outside things that doesn't affect the game, but it kind of does, you know. But hopefully they come out with the same intensity and effort they gave tonight, and hopefully we can get a conference championship tomorrow.
Well, Coach, it was a great showing by your boys. I mean, like I said, number 9, number 7 matchup in the state. We were expecting a nail-biter, but your kids showed up and showed out. I don't know about you, but I would argue this may be your most impressive win of the season right now.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, but like I said, we still got districts to win. So,
well, we're looking forward to it. We'll be back with you tomorrow night. Coach Walters, congratulations on a great win.
Appreciate it, guys.
That is Coach Josh Walters of these Versailles Tigers as they win in dominant fashion, 85-61. They win by 24 points over the number 7 team in the state of Missouri. And we'll get Jason back up here in the Shed postgame show. I mean, Jason, I get a kick. We're all excited up here. Coach Walters is just kind of calm, cool, and collected. He's already eyeing tomorrow night in a conference title.
Yeah, he's ready to finish this deal and see what this team can do in the postseason. He don't like to talk about it too much, but I know Coach Walters, you know, he knows he's got something special here. If they play like this, man, the sky's the limit without a doubt.
Also, that moves them to 21-3 on the season. They have a chance to pick up win number 22 tomorrow night, and it's worth remembering they were shorted a game because Hallsville had to cancel their game with the Tigers. Otherwise, the Tigers potentially could be entering the postseason as a 23-win team. Like,
wow. Been a while, man. Been a while.
I think that gets overlooked so much. I mean, 20 wins in a season is always great. You're at 21 right now. That's just something else. Individually, man, who was getting it done for Versailles?
Everybody. Literally, I don't know where to start because everybody did about the same thing here. Everybody got in it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Tigers in the scoring column today. I'm just going to start at the top because it's all even. Reese Murdoch, 18 huge points. TJ, 2 come in huge there at the end of the game. Ryder with 18. X-Man Jones with 3, and I don't know how many rebounds to go with that.
A lot.
But it's a ton. Tyrus Ollison.
Machine.
6 3-pointers on the night. Put that with a deuce. This boy had 20 points on the night to be the leading scorer for the Tigers.
Guarantee he had 7 or 8 boards to go with it, too.
Jay Sean had a huge night. Or let's see here. Get my eyes right. Jay Sean Cotton, 8 points. All in the fourth quarter. Came in when Michael got in foul trouble and just helped put the foot on the neck and finish the deal. Tristan Albrecht, 13 big points as well. 3 threes in that first quarter to get the Tigers going.
He may have had 13 boards to go with those points.
And then Michael Vansel with 3. You know, when I look at the scoring, Colt, we have Jay Sean with 8 in the fourth. We have Tristan with most of his in the first. It's like everybody took turns here carrying this deal tonight. Ryder, of course, was just steady throughout. Reese Murdoch was steady throughout tonight. Those were the 2 that we leaned on, and everybody else just got theirs. But literally, man, everybody got in on the action. Fletcher Bias is in there knocking balls loose, doing things that don't show up in the scoring column. I've never seen us play this way other than the Cole Camp game be the closest thing this year when we had 3 go over 20. But I feel like truly this was even a greater effort by the Tigers. We made so many extra passes tonight.
It was beautiful.
And so many poke outs or whatever the term is for that. Just little things on defense. I guarantee Fatima didn't think on their bus ride down here that this was probably going to happen.
No, I agree completely. Now, We do have his name, a Dunn and Associates MVP, and I don't even think you're going to fight me on this one, even though there were so many great outputs. I think it's only right and proper that we got to give it to the man, the myth, the legend, Ty Ollison tonight.
Yeah, that's huge for Ty, man. Huge for Ty.
That boy,
he is hard on himself. Coach isn't joking about that, man. He wants to be great. He wants to do things the right way.
He did it tonight. He was feeling it. If Ty can shoot like that going forward in the postseason, these Tigers become even scarier. So congratulations, Ty Ollison, our MVP here tonight. And congratulations to Versailles overall. Win number 21 as once again they knock off Fatima 85-61. The number 7 team in the state of Missouri, the Fatima Comets. They beat them by 24. Jason.
They had them almost a running clock.
It was 28 multiple times.
When is the last time that's happened to Fatima?
Years. Tolton didn't do that.
They're always good. They're always good. Yeah.
I guarantee you this is going to be one that stings for Fatima that they'll learn from, but also shows Versailles what they're capable of. We will be back tomorrow night as Versailles tries to capture their first conference championship in 10 years. We'll have coverage for you right here on KS95 and MoSportsZone.com. For Justin back at the studio and Britt on the camera, he's Jason and I'm Colton. This has been another presentation of KS95 Sports.